He was the most loyal man in the city. He followed every rule, respected every tradition, and protected the interests of his circle with absolute discipline. So why did the very people he served decide he was too dangerous to live? In 1984, Philadelphia witnessed a shift in power so sudden and so cold that it changed the rules of the game forever. This is the story of Salvatore Testa, the crown prince who learned that in a world of absolute power, your greatest strength can become your biggest liability. To understand the rise of Salvie Testa, we have to look back at the foundation built by his father, Philip. Known affectionately in the neighborhood as the Chicken Man, Philip Testa was a pillar of the old-school establishment. He took the lead during a chaotic era in the early 80s, attempting to bring stability back to the streets of South Philly. But in March of 1981, that stability was shattered. A tragic event on his own front porch, later immortalized by Bruce Springsteen in the song Atlantic City, left the city without a leader and a young Salvie without a father. At just 25 years old, Salvie didn't retreat. He stepped up, not just to claim his heritage, but to prove he was more than just the son of a legend. He was a natural-born leader. As the new era began under the leadership of Nicodemo Little Nicky Scarfo, Salvie emerged as the organization's most reliable asset. While others were flashy or reckless, Salvie was different. He was athletic, focused, and remarkably calm under pressure. He survived multiple attempts on his life, most notably a 1982 incident where he was targeted while simply trying to enjoy a meal at a local pizza shop. His ability to walk away from these situations with his composure intact earned him the nickname the Crown Prince. The younger generation looked up to him. The older generation respected him. For a few years, it seemed like Salvie was the bridge between the old world and the new. But as his popularity grew, so did the shadows of doubt in the minds of those above him. By 1984, the atmosphere in Philadelphia had changed. The leadership had become increasingly suspicious of anyone who commanded too much respect. Salvie Testa was guilty of being too well-liked. In a high-stakes power structure, charisma is often misinterpreted as a threat to the throne. The tension reached a breaking point over a personal matter, a broken engagement involving the daughter of another high-ranking figure. In any other world, this would be a private heartbreak. But in the hypersensitive environment of the 80s, it was used as the catalyst. The order was given to remove the crown prince from aboard. The most tragic part? The task was assigned to his closest inner circle. Men he'd shared meals with, men he called his brothers. On September 14th, 1984, the era of the Crown Prince came to a silent end. It was an event that sent a chilling message to everyone in the city. If the most loyal, most effective man wasn't safe, then no one was. The loss of Salvie Testa was the beginning of the end for that era of leadership. The trust that held the organization together was gone, replaced by a wave of internal friction that would eventually lead to the total collapse of the structure just a few years later. Salvie's story is a somber reminder that loyalty is a two-way street, and when that street is closed, the whole foundation begins to crumble. Salvie Testa remains a focal point for historians studying the evolution of urban power dynamics. He was a man who lived by a code that the world around him was no longer willing to keep. If you found this deep dive into history fascinating, hit that follow button and let us know in the comments. Do you think the organization would have survived longer if Salvie had taken the lead? Let's talk about it below.